Hey guys, my name is Addis and welcome to the channel. I wanted to make kind of an intro video here so I could introduce myself, the channel, and kind of talk about some of the content that I'll be posting on this channel. In the background is my first time playing Pokemon Champions in the ranked ladder, which will be one of the series I'll be posting on this channel. But I'll talk more about that a little bit later. So a little bit about me. I'm in my mid-20s. I've been playing video games since I was a small child, back on like the Game Boy, the PlayStation 2, original Xbox. And I've been kind of I've been watching YouTube also since I was a kid, since, I was, I don't know, maybe 2010, 2011, somewhere in that range. And it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to make videos, but I've never really had the push to do it. But the kind of videos I'll be posting on here will be gaming videos. I have a few different series in mind. I really like going for platinum trophies on PlayStation, so you can expect videos of me playing various games, going for those. The current one that I have started recording and will be posted later will be Resident Evil 2, just because I platinumed at the time of recording, Resident Evil 9 is maybe a month or two old. And that game was absolute cinema. That game was fantastic. So now I'm kind of going through some of the Resident Evil games. But other platinum videos will be coming. Those will be kind of longer form content, like probably hour-plus videos. So they won't be super frequent, but you can't expect videos like that. Some videos that will be on the channel every week. I'm a huge Pokemon guy, kind of going back to me growing up playing video games. I have always loved Pokemon. I really would like to get really good at it. So with Pokemon Champions having dropped recently, one of the main series, at least for now, will be kind of a road to champion rank in Pokemon Champions. And I'll try to do like different themed videos where I use different mega evolutions, different teams that might be funny or might be interesting. And if you guys have any sort of suggestions for things like that, just drop in the comments. I will be reading them, getting feedback. And I will say, like, I am kind of new to all this, so if there's any suggestions for any kind of videos that you guys would like to see, any series, anything with like my microphone, the video quality, anything like that, just drop it in the comments. Be civil. Like I said, I'm new. So any sort of help there would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to talk about. I know that was kind of a really brief overview. I will say my goal for the channel, I would hope to get 3 to 4 videos out per week, pretty much every other day posting a video. But I will say I'm not sure. I'm not going to go into too many personal details, but basically at best I have 3 to like 4 days to record, just because I'm busy with work and personal life stuff. So I will say I'll try to get 3 to 4 videos out per week, but I can't guarantee that. I will try my best. It's just I have a 9-to-5 job that obviously is priority, and then I've got things personally that are priority. So people personally that are priority. So it will be 3 to 4 videos a week would be ideal. But some weeks, if things are busy, if things are going on, then it might be 2 videos, it might be 1 video. So we'll just kind of see. And then in times where things are popping off, maybe it'll be more than that. It really just depends on how much time I have on, I call it recording days, how much time I have on those recording days to make content. But I will be trying my best. I'm going to try to get some content out there. Especially like for big releases, like say the next Pokemon game, when that Winds and Waves, when that comes out next year, I'll be doing probably a let's play video on that, maybe some guides, that kind of stuff. But it just kind of depends on what's going on. Depends in life, things happen. It is what it is. But I'm just a goal that is how much content I'm hoping to put out. And then kind of what's coming up in the short term. I'm planning on doing, so obviously this intro video is coming out with kind of this Pokemon first. So, well, this was supposed to, okay, let me pull back the bit. This was supposed to be the first episode of the Pokemon Champions series, but I had some issues with the microphone. So this is now the intro video, but Pokemon Champions, I have a few episodes recorded. Those will be coming out. The Resident Evil, I would like to do a couple of videos, maybe so you guys can get to know me a bit more. So it'll probably be like maybe a video where I talk about some of my favorite games that I've played, some things I'm excited about coming up, maybe some discussion videos about things going on in the gaming industry, whether it be, you know, PlayStation now pricing their consoles at about $1,000 to Nintendo deciding not to do a Nintendo Direct. Just anything, just any kind of videos like that I'll probably try to drop too. But like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, any specific games you want to see, just drop it in the comments. And I think that is pretty much it. Hopefully I will not look back on this video as uber low quality, uber cringe. But yeah, so that is pretty much all I have. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble on and on. I will let the rest of the gameplay kind of play out for the rest of this video. One thing I will say is this, I don't want to spoil the next few episodes of the series, but Froslass, the Mega Froslass is unbelievable compared to some of the other megas, like the new megas that came out with Legend ZA. Froslass is unbelievable. And that's all I'll say. We'll get there when we get there for the next few episodes, but hopefully you guys will stick along for the ride for the channel. Like I said, any feedback would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching and enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Bye.
Triple.